let's move on with this series, shall we? I'm feeling that my voice is gonna fade away again, so better use it while I have it. And this is gonna be game 2 of the series I started last night. Another matchup taken from the MLG Dallas 2011, from the early stages. And a massive clash, hopefully. The game 1 was really cool. Between these two players, spawning here on the north side, north top of the Zelnaga Caverns, you're gonna have LiquidRet, the Dutch Zerg macro beast, and his opponent here on the south side of the Zelnaga Caverns will be once again LiquidTyler, one of the few that actually went to try his luck back in the days of Brood War. Actually, both these players tried their luck on Brood War in Korea, which wasn't very easy back on the days. As you might imagine, the Koreans were just way ahead, with a few notable exceptions obviously. But now they're just duking it out here on Starcraft 2. I just love it. I just enjoy a lot seeing the old veterans from Brood War duking it out on StarCraft 2. It's always interesting to see how they adapt and evolve. And well, you guys seen what happened on game 1, so now things are basically on Tyler's hands. It's his turn to do something about it on this matchup, because Ret, and throwing a couple of spoilers now, Ret is leading 1-0. That game 1 was really interesting in my modest opinion. Just huge macro mode by Ret, to the point where he just streamed his opponent until he crushed them. Was just awesome to watch, impressive play. A bit bold, a bit risky as well, obviously, because basically Ret had something like 3 hatcheries at 6-minute count, so a bit risky there. He didn't have much of a defense, but Ret was just confident and he actually paid off, so impressive, and congrats to Ret. And now it's Tyler's turn. He needs to win this one so we can tie the series 1-1 and go for the third match. Now, following the game, as you can see, Ret went straight for that hatchery. I think if it was a 15 hatch if I'm not mistaken. And meanwhile here on Tyler's side, gateway into gateway. Ooh, I think he's preparing some kind of early pressure. I wonder what is he planning ahead. No cybernetic score for now, just getting more pylons to not get supply locked, and 2 gateways already set. But notice that the rally point is just on the front of the ramp, so I'm not sure if he's just making sure he's gonna have some kind of defense there, or if he's actually planning ahead to apply the pressure as soon as he has the certain amount of zealots that he's wishing for. For now, we're gonna keep following this up. For now, it's 2 gateway play. Red almost has his hatchery finished there, so he's gonna be working out of 2 bases pretty soon. Spawning pool almost finished, so he's gonna be able to pop out some of those Zerglings. Keep in mind that Zerglings with Zealots, you're gonna need a bunch. Like, I would say like 4 Zerglings to poke at the Zealot, all surrounded on all sides, would be the most effective. And meaning that Red probably gonna need a lot of Zerglings early on, because as you can see, Tyler keeps pumping more and more Zealots out. Already went for the 3rd gateway, no signs of any cybernetic score whatsoever, so I am assuming that his plan is just make a Zealot rush, something that I haven't seen for a long time, but I guess he's gonna try it. And for now we already have the first units coming out on Red side, taking control of those Zelnaga watchtowers with the first batch of Zerglings. And he is producing any more? No, getting Zergling speed for now. The Queen just popped, gonna start producing a lot of units now with the Inject Larva, and taking care of his Zergling speed. Incoming the first Zergling. Noted obviously that there's a lot of Zealots already out, not a single sentry or stalker, and all of them moving up with Red keeping tabs, so he's gonna have to react really quickly here, holding those Zealots a couple more seconds, just buying a bit more of time. He knows that he needs a lot of defenses now, and instantly also answering back with the proper counter, the Roach Warren. Roaches, if properly microed, will be able to kite those Zealots for a long time and just basically finish them all off. And meanwhile, incoming the forces from Tyler, all of them advancing towards Red's Natural Expo, going straight into that Queen. They want to slice and dice, and there's already 2 Queens, plenty of Zerglings, still no Zergling speed, just missing a little bit more. 20 more game seconds. I wonder if he's going to be able to put it out in time. For now, just getting a nice round on all of these Zealots and killing them all off. Nice move here by Red, able to defend that first wave of assault. But notice that Tyler has been producing more and more Zealots. Basically 4 gate straight Zealot. Whoa, this is a bit out of the ordinary. I'm sorry, but I'm not used to see this. An incoming massive wave here from from Red side, all of them advancing towards this Zealot rush that Tyler was attempting, and now we're gonna have all of those Zerglings with Zergling speed, which obviously spells trouble for Tyler. Now he's gonna get a nice surround really quickly. Look at how fast he goes after those Zealots, pulling them all away from that ramp, so he has a bigger surface area to get a nice surround and killing all of them so quickly. The Zealots just trying to slice and dice as many Zerglings as possible, but as you guys know, one of the major strengths from the Zerg player are obviously the numbers. They have cheap, fast units, and that's exactly what Ret is taking benefit and profiting from on this matchup here. Just getting a million Zerglings to roam around his opponent's base. Notice that Tyler still insists on going single Zealot, Zealots only, all the way. Even got one locked here. Oh, he has to destroy his own pylons. That's a bit unfortunate. And meanwhile, we have Ret flying around this main base from Tyler, killing and poking at as many probes as possible, and flying, well, I mean, on figurative way, I guess, because they just run really fast and basically fly really low, but you know what I mean. And now incoming the proper counter from Ret, the Roaches advancing. The production from Roaches has been going on for a bit now, for at least a couple of minutes, and he has enough to just keep kiting these Zealots. Notice how well Ret is just microing this, just slowly pulling back while allowing the Zerglings to get a nice surround, and the Roaches will be able to finish off the work that the Zerglings will be starting. Nice production here. Ret just went straight into getting units to finish off this aggression by Tyler, and I don't think that Tyler will be successful here with the GG coming out. Oh, this plan from Tyler was completely failed. Ret was just able to defend it so brilliantly. Notice that the game was really short, but basically you had Ret having a really nice game sense, answering back with the proper counter, which on this case were the Roaches. A nice defense there. Also the speed for his Zerglings benefit him a lot, and keep in mind that he risked a bit early on the game because he went hatchery first, so he didn't have much of a defense, but in the moment that the Zealots actually got onto his natural expo, he had already units. He had a nice surround here on the ramp area, if you guys recalled. The two queens were basically locking the Zealots in while the Zerglings were trying to get a nice surround, and at the same time he was taking care of his macro, getting the Roach Warden, and here it is the result. LiquidTyler just had to exactly, and game over. Really short and aggressive game here, and let me be honest with you, I'm not even used to see Tyler going for the oil. On this moment it would be 5-gate already, but he went for a 4-gate aggression with no Cybercore, no Stalkers, no Sentries, just pure Zealot, and it's something that I'm not used to see for a long time. But still, well, he tried it, it didn't pay off. As you can see, Red had a lot of units streaming downstairs all the way south to his opponent's base, and basically he wasn't able to resist the amount of pressure, the amount of units, and the army that Red assembled there, forcing him to get out of this game and lose the series 2-0. Well, game done. I'm gonna choose another series. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. See y'all later.